A zero clearance table saw insert plate should help improve your table saw usage in 3 ways. Number 1, it should improve your dust collection. Number 2, it should reduce chip out. And number 3, it should prevent small pieces from going down inside of the saw on either side of the saw blade. This is my Hitachi job site saw, and they're no longer called Hitachi. I think they're called Metabo now. Same design. And I'm going to make a zero clearance insert blade for the first time for this saw, and we'll see how it goes. So I have the saw unplugged. Just going to remove the existing plate that came with the saw. And what I found is that this plate is about 1/2 inch thick. And so I'm going to use these 2 pieces of scrap 1/4 inch thick plywood and cut them to this shape and glue them together. So I'm going to start by adjusting my fence over so that I can cut these 2 pieces to the exact width of this insert plate. Now that I have these 2 pieces cut to the proper width, I'm just going to cut them both to be the same length. And I'll just glue these 2 pieces together. Now with the glue dried, take off all the clamps. We'll take our original plate, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to trace out all of these extra spaces around the edges so that it'll fit into the table saw correctly. And I'm going to use my jigsaw to cut out around these areas. Shoot. It's something I didn't account for. This middle piece sticks up higher than all the edges, all the set points around. See if I can take out a notch all the way down here. I'll just use my table saw here, and I have it raised up about 1/4 inch to go through that first layer. And I got my mark lined up, and I'm just going to score it underneath and just keep moving the blade over to notch out that whole section. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sneak the fence over a little bit to hold that down. I'm going to slowly raise the blade. Bit of a tight fit, but it's in there. Scoot this back over, lock it in place, and bend that blade up again. Alright, rather than take that writhing knife out, which is proving to be more challenging than I think it's worth, what I'm going to try to do is back the insert up a little bit and continue to cut this space back further to allow room for the writhing knife to come up through the same slot. So I'm just going to back it up slowly, holding it down with this scrap piece of wood. Raise it up, back this down, raise it up, back it down. Well, I think that's going to do it. That's where I'm going to leave it here. The only thing I could probably still use is a hole here to be able to pop this out easier. It's a really snug fit. It's in there pretty well. There's enough room for the writing knife to come up part of the way and the blade to come up at least an inch. If I need to move it down to make more room for the writing knife, I'll do that same thing where I pulled it down a little bit, raised it up. But yeah, this is my first attempt at it. It was probably kind of ugly, but I think it's going to work. I like that it's in there nice and snug. It doesn't seem like it's going to fly out. If you have any questions, if you have any suggestions, if you think that I went about this the wrong way, please let me know in the comments down below. And until next time, thanks for watching.